Today I'm going to be reviewing this Siebwin screen house tent that was recently sent to me by the brand. You can see this is what it's going to look like once it is set up and installed. And this is actually the bag that has the screens inside of it. So it's actually going to have the instructions on there. So that's going to be really nice. Of course, it comes with the poles, the tent, the movable base if you choose to use that, tent pegs, clips, windproof rope for you to connect it. So it's going to go through the different options for getting it set up as well, which we will go through that here in a minute. And then I'll give you measurements on it once it is set up as well. So let me go ahead and get out here on the grass and let's get through the setup process. So the first step is going to be your poles, and these are going to be your regular tent poles. They are going to be connected with the stretchy rope in the middle. I guess it's kind of like a bungee cord type material. So you're just going to take and pop each of them together like this as you work your way down. You can see I've already done the blue one. It's sitting there on the ground, and so I'm just taking and going to be putting all of these up like so. Your next step is going to be to unfold the tent and then insert the 3 fiberglass poles through the top ring. It does say on the side what color you're going to need to put through that specific one. So you can see how this is going to clip onto those there. And then this is going to say yellow pole right here. So I know that this is going to be the yellow one. So I'm going to run that yellow one all the way across and through the top ring like this. Just making sure I get it to that same spot. And then it's going to be the same on this side. Should have a thing, and yep, it's going to say green pole. So I'm just going to then put all the poles through. Next step, you're going to do the green pole, and you're going to put it down into the end, and then you're going to attach it to the end with these little clips. So it shows it's going to go straight down in to these clips, and then it's going to go in. So this is going to be my green side. That's where we're going to start. So you can see kind of what this is going to look like here. So I'm going to take and I'm going to put the bottom of my green pole in. You can see it's going to say green pole right here. I'm going to slide that down into there, believe like that, and then this shows that it's just going to kind of clip right up there at the top. So just kind of clip around to hold that pole into place like so. I believe up, I unclipped it here, so that should just go around here and then clipped back up like so. And that's just again going to be to hold it in place while you're getting it up. Once you've done that with the green pole, you're going to do the exact same with the yellow pole, and then the exact same with the blue pole as well. Now the next step is going to be you're going to now put the ring to the middle of the 3 poles. So as you can see, it's still kind of laying down. I am putting this up by myself. If you had 2 people, this would be a lot easier. But by yourself, you're just going to center the ring, and then you're going to start to do all of the clips that run all along the sides. Now what I'm doing, just to make it a little bit easier on myself, I'm only clipping like every other one as I work my way around the tent. If there was more than just me doing this, if I had one of my kids or my wife or something helping me, then I could certainly easily do all this a lot easier. But since it's just going to be me, then I'm just doing every other one, and then I'm going to go back to clip those in place once I finish, just to give myself some extra movement, leeway, etc. as I go from pole to pole on the way around. Now you can see I've got it pretty much centered. It's not that metal ring is not exactly centered, but it's going to be really, really close once I get the rest of them up. The rest of those all hooked up, then it should center itself out pretty nicely. But even putting this up myself, I was easily able to do this just by going making it a smaller step at a time and working my way around the tent. So I did all those halves. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to clip the ones that I skipped in. So I essentially skipped the first one, did the second, skipped the third, did the fourth, and I did the one at the top. I figured if I wait to the top, it's going to be way too hard to reach. So let me go ahead and put those on. And it is all together. Now, obviously, you can put the removable floor in. That's going to buckle into place. So you can see this is kind of hanging outside here. So you're just going to take and you're going to bring that to the inside like so. And then it's going to have buckles that are going to be right here. And that's going to be right there. And that's going to allow you to buckle that removable floor in place. And then, of course, you'll want to stake it down and tie it down. It does come with the stakes and ties for that. But I did go ahead and get inside, and I am 6 foot tall, and I actually have space here in the middle, and I still have plenty of room. Now, there's going to be a couple of different options in regards to doorways. So you got this doorway here that I opened up and walked through. I'm going to go back outside of it here. And you got this one here that's going to be the same. So you have 2 different doorways / windows that you're going to be able to open up, and those are going to be the only ones that open up. So you're going to have 2 all the way around that are accessible from the same side. The rest of it is going to be mesh all of the way around. Now, this is not designed, I don't believe, for camping. This is more going to be like, if you're out camping, you need a place to put your food to try and keep, squirrels, flies, that sort of thing out, then that's what this is going to be good for. But since this is mesh all the way around, it's not going to have, a way for you to close that up. So it's not designed for, say, camping all the time. It's more designed just to like put up for a party, something like that, and keep things out of it, like my cat, for instance. Keep things out of whether it's food or drinks or whatever the case might be, to help keep those out. But I did want to go ahead and measure it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tape measure just to kind of show you what the exact size of this is in regards to height in the center, and then also in regards to the sides around. So height on this at the center is right at 80 inches or so. So again, we're gonna be about a little over 6.5 feet. Then the length across is gonna be right at 112, 113 inches. And that's just gonna be from side over there to side over here. Now measuring just one of the panels, so from there to here, that's gonna be about 58, 59 inches or so. So about 5 foot. So overall, definitely a really great option if you're looking for something maybe to play in the springtime or something, not necessarily camp out in overnight, or maybe to put food in, protect it from your animals, your dog, your pet, your cat, from flies, that sort of deal. This is gonna work good in that regards for that. So overall, definitely a great option.